Do you want to start your real estate career but feel a little lost on where to start? Welcome to Financial Fluence. In this video, I'll teach you how to start wholesaling houses. Let's now get going. Legal instruments are the legal papers you have to sign to do a wholesale transaction. If you're an investor who wants to talk to a homeowner and use a standard purchase and sale agreement, the first thing you'll need is a legal document. You could also use a simple purchase and sale contract or a more complicated assignment agreement. After a buy and sell agreement, you must sell your rights in line with the conditions of an assignment contract. The selection of a reputable and investor-friendly title company is the next critical stage in completing a wholesale deal. Using online resources like Facebook groups, the Wholesale Hotline Facebook group, and a variety of other locations where investors congregate, you can locate reliable title businesses. Search investor deals and securitization on escrowagents.com to find an escrow agent who knows about investor deals, double closing, and the challenges that come with this type of deal. There is a lot of ambiguity in these types of agreements because you will be in contact with some title companies. And because some title companies are not investor friendly, they may act as if you are on assignment. The title to your home or business is one of the most important papers you will need to conduct business in the UK. Get in touch with an investor-friendly title firm, escrow office, or title closing attorney to learn more about these documents, which are used by many global companies. When I first started working in wholesale, today I only have my PC and this dependable cell phone. Cell phones were not as advanced technologically as they are now. It was effective, however, because I needed to communicate, call my sellers, call potential buyers, and send text messages. But that's all you truly need, people. It's easy to see why wholesaling has grown in popularity among new real estate investors. You've gathered your resources and are ready to begin generating leads. Because this implies that the seller may lack the resources to keep the house in good condition, I hunt for properties with a lot of unfinished work. As a result, I look for properties that might benefit from wholesale transaction probate contracts. It's really helpful to have a list of distressed people I can call and see if there's a problem that we, as wholesalers or real estate investors, can possibly solve for them. Another technology that allows us to obtain contact information for these people is Skip Tracer. Talk to other real estate agents about the possibility of buying some of these properties with problems. Once you've found a house that fits your needs, you should go see it to make sure the asking price is reasonable. The question is, how much would be a realistic asking price for this specific asset, because every asset has a monetary value. If you want to figure out how much this property is worth after repairs by comparing it to similar properties, you may need to know how to comp property. We know that post-repair value is not present value because it needs a financial investment, even if we are putting bids on homes before making financial commitments. Because of this, we plan to give these plans for the properties at their current market value. You must determine how much I can spend on this property in its current condition without losing money. After getting a good enough as-is rating for a home, the process gets interesting when you have to talk to the seller. 4 things are required to be a qualified lead: price, condition, timeline, and motivation. Cold callers employ those pillars all around the country, so let's go over them again, folks. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Let's return to the video now. We'll ask a possible lead what the price range is for this house so you can compare it. You will have the chance to make the highest possible bid for this property. If the seller wants $300,000, but your best acceptable offer is only $100,000, is it still possible to come to an arrangement? The seller will accept the price range in the 110s or 120s, but let's say $100,000 is your best offer. You have a chance to haggle right now. The second thing you should ask these sellers is how well maintained your home is. Making a timeline is the next step. To speed up and streamline in the sale, sellers frequently borrow from and exchange equity. Having 10, 15, 20, or 30 individuals see your house at different times of the day to see if there's a potential buyer may often be too much labor. They may be willing to give up price or equity for comfort. For some residences, this can be challenging, in which case we'd like to make a straight cash offer. They may be willing to give up price or equity for comfort. Time is therefore of the essence, and motivation is another factor. Knowing why your seller is selling will help you take advantage of it and raise your asking price for the property. Every action has a justification. Congratulations, because you have a contract and have deposited your earnest deposit check at the escrow. title, or closing attorney's office. Your transaction is now complete. You must find a buyer immediately. And believe it or not, buyers are all around you. Because I do this as a job, I'll give you some pointers and suggestions on where to look right now for some of these amazing cash buyers. You should begin with your most critical customers. Go to opendoor.com, offerpad.com, or keegly.com to see if one of my local franchises is interested in purchasing your contract. Many large corporations own homes, and many are now purchasing properties specifically for them. Find cash buyers by calling your local tax assessor, looking through your tax records, or going to the website for the county tax assessor in your area. By going to the website of the county assessor, you can find out who bought a certain piece of property or who the owner of record is. You can now find out who bought these things with only cash or hard-earned money by grouping properties that were bought with cash. If these individuals bought an LLC, you can look up the LLC's owner in the corporate commission. Use skip tracing to find out who they are and contact them. As a result, tax records are an excellent source for cash buyers. Local events are another place to look for cash buyers who are ready, willing, and qualified. Meetup.com or Facebook groups can also be used. When I examined the photograph to see if they have been restored or staged, the furnishings do not appear to be those of average folks. I'll browse through the available homes to see if any properties that appear to be good for flipping have recently been listed. I would then do a skip tracing investigation on that company or person and contact them saying, "I just saw that you listed a property today, and it looks like that was a flip. I have a property in the same area or city. Would you be interested?" How amazing that you saw a chance, talked to the seller, and got them to agree to let you buy their house. You worked hard to find a buyer who was devoted to your deal. Once the property had a contract, you contacted potential buyers, sent them information about the house you were selling, and they expressed interest. Use the assignment to help you prepare for your next job. Giving them your client's contact or a substantial part of the sale would accomplish this. You can utilize a second B2C contract if you purchased a highly complex deal and didn't want your buyer to know the specifics of your purchase price or profit margin. You just finished your first wholesale trade, so get in your car and drive to the title office, where you'll find a hefty check waiting for you. You will now take all of the required paperwork to the title company and ask that the conveyancing be done on behalf of your buyer. Congratulations, this is a lot of money, and you've shown that you can take a piece of paper, control an asset with it, and then sell it to someone else for money. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos. And if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.